we go. What's up?
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
We back?
How y'all boy been doing?
How y'all doing today? And this is different.
Right?
This
You see
is
a little,
different.
y'all see the setup? You can see me.
You can see me.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more
Damn.
verbal talking. We at each other's neck.
You ain't gotta listen no more. You can
You
watch.
can see me. You can see it when I look at him and go, are you serious? You can watch him say crazy things. You can feel my pain because you can see him say it.
Nah, no pain, no gain.
So we got to tell the people what happened because I know they're curious, right?
What happened? What?
We just going to pretend it ain't happened.
What happened?
We was live last week. What y'all talking about? Y'all, it's your phone that been tripping.
Y'all not watching.
You know,
So what happened? What happened, Ramon?
these are two young, educated brothers with degrees now. And in the process of obtaining that degree as well as that money, we had to kind of push the podcast aside for a minute and get some priorities focused on. Then upon graduating in December, which, yes, was quite some time ago, we had other obligations that got in the way. In February, we tried to come back, and they was hating on us.
They did hate us.
Tell
They
them
did
about the
hate
haters,
us.
Josh. We put out a good episode.
We did a whole episode and it got copyright flagged because we had the All-Star game going on in the background. And we was just like, after that, we was just like, you know what?
Mind you, let me see. It's a TV right here. You probably can't even tell. But it's like literally just from here down, like in this region, you can see the All-Star game. And they was hating on us.
They hated us.
NBA was like, no. Like, and it wasn't even up for what, 10 minutes?
Wasn't even up for 10 minutes. They hated on us.
And that kind of hurt our morale a little bit.
Yeah. But it took a while to bounce back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we focused on a couple other business ventures, but we back, baby. We are back.
We are back and
back in that thing.
we missed a lot, but
we just gonna jump right in.
yeah, we're not gonna catch up on what we missed.
So the last 364 days that you haven't heard the Straight Talk podcast. Nah. So we just gonna get right into it.
Yeah, it's that time of the year we're doing just basketball.
Who cares about anything else? Let's just think about it, because you might be thinking, well, there's other sports. Look, football training camp. What you want me to talk about?
Yay.
What you want to talk about?
We ain't got the Rams.
Woo! Nobody cares about football. Also, I saw this fake post that said the Rams traded Aaron Donald for Tyreek Hill and a first rounder and something else. And it looked legit for a minute. I was like, ooh. But since that's not real news,
stupid.
ain't nothing to talk about. Baseball.
I got another podcast for that I ain't did in a while. Oh man.
Baseball is baseball. I produced that podcast, so I do care. But we're going to get back to that on another day. Right now, we're talking about straight talk. We're straight talking.
Straight talk.
Straight talk.
Straight
So
talk.
anyway, basketball is what's going on. NBA has found a way to be relevant year round. So
that's
we're
what
just
we
going to keep
doing.
it going. That's
Yeah.
what we can talk about.
Yep.
Right now, what's coming up for us, Josh?
We're gonna be talking about the Lakers. I mean, because what other team are we gonna talk about in the off season right now? Because
They're supposed to get everybody every year.
Yeah, Lakers have LeBron, and you just talk about LeBron year round, and that's enough content year round for the NBA.
Boom.
And then we're gonna be talking about some of the free agents, and the destinations where we think the free agents are going to be going. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Where's so LeBron is giving up number 23. I know you guys saw that in the news today.
Yeah.
So what number is he gonna be wearing?
I first and foremost want to say my issue with jersey changes. Google how much a jersey costs right now. Jerseys are not cheap. So say I'm a Lakers fan, right? I'm hyped. LeBron gets there. I bought a jersey. I got the T-shirt. 23 all day, baby. King James. Yeah, I'm switching my number. Anthony Davis, you can have it.
That's
Now, mind you, Anthony Davis, he's a superstar player, so I'm not mad that I got a 23 jersey, but still, I wanted the LeBron jersey. And now, this means nothing, because you changed your number, Mr. James.
that don't mean nothing. He still got his jersey.
It ain't current.
Yeah,
It ain't on the streets,
It's
though.
enough.
It ain't on the streets, though.
It's enough.
Anyway, of course, everybody and their mama would love to see the return of Six God Mode LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He got to bring back the six for the culture. Had it in the East Coast.
Yeah.
Might as well bring it out to L.A.
See, I thought when I heard the news, I thought he wasn't going. I thought it was up in question because if he's not going to wear 23, of course he's just going to wear number 6. But they didn't say that, so I just thought
Right.
I assumed that okay, maybe number 6 is retired in LA, but my fellow partner informed me that is not the case.
6 is alive and well.
So he can wear number 6.
Lance
So,
Stevenson had it this past year,
he's-
though, so that's where I think it complicates
Yeah.
things.
Nah, he's gonna wear number 6.
But, you know,
What if
granted,
he wears number zero like Bronny?
is he just going to push Kuzma out? Like, the thing is,
Yeah.
depending on his numbers, somebody else is going to have to switch. And I think that's the thing. I'm
Yeah.
not too worried about anybody being like, no, LeBron, I'm not changing it. But obviously 6 would be ideal. And also, he said stay tuned for the chalk toss. He may bring that back. Now, here's my thing.
No, leave the chalk toss in Cleveland.
If you're going to bring the chalk toss, if you bring back 6, I want that headband back. You can wear 4 of them because I know that the headline is a little, it's a little further back than it was first couple times you wore it. So you can wear about 2 or 3, or maybe get the Ninja Turtle style so it's nice and thick. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta bring the headband back.
Nah, don't bring the headband
If we
back.
going back
He's
to
gotta-
championship killer mode, LeBron,
He's
you
gotta
gotta
sh-
have the 6 and the headband.
He's got to show off his hairline. So
He only got it fresh now because Space Jam 2. That ain't gonna be there in October.
no, he's got an artificial hairline. It's always there. Now.
Just the moment where if I could zoom the camera.
Yeah. But more Lakers talk.
Yeah, enough of LeBron and his numbers.
So and also again in the Lakers news, in the news today, they cleared up enough space to get another
Max slot.
max contract, offer another max contract. So who's that max contract going to be?
Apparently, so here's what rumor has it, right?
I'm gonna answer this for you. Nobody.
I feel like the Lakers and the Knicks go back and forth every year. We getting, and you end up with Carlos Boozer. So you end up with Jordan Hill. So you never get anybody. LeBron was your first big, oh my God, in a long time, but people knew he was gonna be there.
LeBron
Several
went there
months in
for
advance.
LeBron went there for
The retirement tour.
yeah.
He's there for the ride off to the sunset in Cali.
He went there for other reasons.
He went there for Hollywood to produce. He went there to raise his kids, all of that. So LeBron doesn't even count. The rumor has it
Rumor has it.
the AD waived his trade kicker. That's the $4 million that helped them open up the slot along with some trades. They traded some people you don't know or care about over to Washington. So I guess that's why he gifted the 23. I appreciate you taking that $4 million L. Boom, 23 on your chest.
Okay.
And that opened up that slot, right? So rumor has it he wasn't going to do that unless they did have a plan to bring in somebody. So now people thinking, that means they know something. Because they waived that $4 million. He knows something. Realistically, your best bet, I think you guys get D-Russ. I think D'Angelo Russell returns. Magic is the one that shipped him out. Not the Lakers didn't make that decision, really. He did. So now that Magic's gone, he loved LA. I'm sure D'Angelo Russell will be open to it, especially since Brooklyn is just giving his spot away to Kyrie, which to me is very. I don't think that's a smart move, but that's
Kyrie going to Brooklyn?
allegedly.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I don't think the Brooklyn Nets just being like, oh well, D'Angelo Russell had a hell of a year,
Oh yeah, yeah. give
homegrown
him-
star. We want Kyrie though,
Yeah,
so
yeah. I
'cause
don't.
they're not the type of player that can coexist. You know you're gonna lose one to get the other. So that was my only problem with it, but whatever.
My cousin Mount says D'Angelo's going to the Lakers with the Mike slot.
Boom. I think D'Angelo Russell. The other potential possibilities.
I guess D'Lo fits.
I mean, they do need a guard that can actually do something. Right now, they have Rondo.
Kemba. Andre says Kemba.
Kemba is apparently going to. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
I don't see Kemba coming. I do think Kemba leaves, but I don't see him coming out to LA.
He's coming
I-
to your team. Is that your team now?
Who?
Lakers. Are you
no.
a Lakers? You say he's coming. Like
No, I just meant, I don't think I don't think he's going. I
I was just making sure. I didn't know.
I ain't no LA fan. They traded my boy Lonzo Ball. I'm a New Orleans fan now. Zion all day, baby.
Lonzo. I just don't like the Lakers. No, like I like the Lakers. I like LeBron,
Mhm.
but what they're doing, the whole AD, they traded half their team for AD. AD's great. AD's future Hall of Famer, everything, but I just don't see that being enough. But I mean, it's been enough for other teams, so I should probably, bite my tongue when I say stuff like that, but I just don't see how you trade. All the people that they traded, I feel like it was worth more than AD, but I mean, that's just how the trade fell out.
Initially that's how I felt, but I think there's a sense of desperation. Because you think about it, right? This is supposed to be the same situation as Paul George, same situation as Kawhi where he says, "Look, I want to be traded, and at the end of my contract, if y'all don't trade me, I'm going to LA." What happened with Paul George? Paul George left. They thought it's a surefire thing. He gonna be here. We gonna cheer him out like crazy when he come. He's gonna come. And then the following summer, Paul George is like, you know what? At midnight of free agency, I'm gonna just go ahead and announce I'm staying here. I have no interest in even meeting with LA. I'm comfortable here. Now Kawhi has gone on to win the championship with Toronto, and it's very likely that Kawhi just signs a short-term deal where he can stay for another year, and then potentially leave next summer. And so I think they're afraid to roll the dice again with a third player and say, because they could have given up a huge package for Paul George, could have given up a huge package for Kawhi, and neither of those trades ended up happening. They played it pat. The Spurs didn't want to do it, period, anyway. And I don't think Indiana really did either. But they stayed put. They didn't trade away all the young talent in the world. And they lost out potentially on two players. They lost out on one for sure. Might lose out on Kawhi too. So I think there's desperation there. We got LeBron now. So now there's more emphasis on it than when LeBron wasn't here. So we have to make a move, because what if Anthony Davis goes to New York and he likes it there? What if Anthony Davis got traded to New York and then Kyrie or KD ended up being there? Then he might say next summer, dang, I got both of y'all. I might run it back.
Yeah, I get that.
I think it's the desperation. I don't agree with the move, but I think they're just desperate because we have LeBron. He's getting older. We're in win now mode. We need a guy.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think it was a bad trade for either team. It was a good trade because they're trying to. They want AD. Obviously, he's like I said, a Hall of Famer. He's all that good stuff. But it's just my personal opinion, and I see Jed. I see what
Jed,
I see. What's up, Jed? I see what you're saying. You're saying I'm crazy, but just because they're the favorite to win a championship, that does not mean they're gonna win a championship. And that's all I'm saying. I just don't think with the team, even though everybody thinks that they're the favorite, I don't think it's enough.
Mark my words, they lose to the Jazz in the first round.
I wouldn't say
I'm a crazy man right now, but when it comes May,
they're not gonna
and they're down 2-1 to the Jazz, somebody's gonna go, Mero said this back in June.
In June, before
anybody
had
before
anybody.
It happened. We don't even know seeding yet. First round, Utah's gonna be up on the Lakers. Watch, I'm a prophet. Watch. Anyway, go ahead.
Nah, I don't see that happening. But I don't think they'll lose in the first round, but I just don't see them winning the championship.
They may not lose. You're right. But I don't think it's championship year for them.
I just don't see that happening.
What I will say, if they are able to get a third star, even a D'Angelo Russell isn't half bad. D'Angelo Russell can put up over 20 points per game as long as LeBron allows him to do what he does instead of just sit over there and shoot the ball when I throw it to you. Okay, you brick. Never mind. Trade him. So if he lets D'Angelo Russell do what he actually is capable of doing, like he showed in Brooklyn, I think D'Angelo fits that spot nicely. Alternatives could get Jimmy Butler. Wouldn't be bad. Jimmy can get his shot off. He can make some plays, and you know he's gonna clamp on defense.
Yeah.
If you don't get Jimmy, Kawhi, either Jimmy or Kawhi is amazing for you because you get some defensive pressure taken off LeBron. Because in his older age, he slowed down defensively. He cares less. You can tell.
Yep.
He cares less.
Care about that check.
Right. He about that check, and the Hollywood production stuff. Defense, not so much. So if you can get Jimmy or Kawhi, that helps him out defensively because he's a liability. Realistically, probably D'Angelo Russell. Do you get Kemba? I doubt it. I don't think Kemba wants to be in the West. There's that Kyrie guy, but
no,
I doubt it.
Like I said, if Kyrie goes to the Lakers, he's a bigger hoe than KD.
I can't say that.
I'm saying that.
I can't agree with him.
If he goes back to the Lakers, he's worse than KD.
Okay, but KD...
Maybe not worse. He's on the same level as KD.
Well, they want to play together, so that's not that... Kyrie has demonstrated he's a hoe. He ruined Boston. They were a great team, and he ruined them.
So if you gonna... That's all I'm saying.
No.
I'm okay with calling KD a hoe, whatever you want to call him, or anybody.
Yeah.
But if Kyrie does it...
He's the same level of hoe.
He's the same level.
Top tier hoe right there.
Top tier.
Okay.
Top tier. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not mad at that. I feel like the only thing, if I'm Kyrie, that makes me consider it, my idol is Kobe Bryant, right? Kobe and Shaq could have been great together and ended up pushing each other apart. Me and Bron fed off of each other real well and could have won a couple championships if Golden State didn't pull the whole move of the century. I could win more championships with this man because clearly I can't do it alone because I start getting PMSy with young talent.
Let's look at some of these comments. You would know, Jed said...
Golden Duke.
Yeah, I I did think the Warriors are gonna win
I
the ball.
told-
You had to go there. Let's see.
I told him.
Andre said Donovan can't take LeBron and AD. Who's Donovan?
Donovan Mitchell. But he
Donovan
got
Mitchell.
Mike Conley in
Oh,
the
yeah,
backcourt.
yeah, yeah.
Got Rudy Gobert. I'm telling you, Utah and the Lakers gonna meet in the playoffs. Watch.
That would be interesting.
And it's gonna be a good series.
Who did Utah just get?
They got Mike Conley.
Mike Conley. Yeah.
Utah and the
That's gonna be
Lakers
good.
gonna meet in the playoffs. Mark my words.
Danny said, "What about the Nuggets? Definitely don't sleep on the Nuggets. They had their experience. They choked in the playoffs, but it was just because
Hey.
they were young."
But who the Nuggets got coming though?
MPJ, Michael Porter Jr. I've been telling people,
Don't
if he
sleep
can stay
on
healthy,
Michael Porter
don't sleep
Jr.
on the Nuggets. The Nuggets are gonna be nice.
And they
Nuggets
got
gonna be nice.
they ended up with Bo.
Bobo. Oh yeah,
They got Bobo.
I thought that he got Bobo.
They traded him.
Oh,
It was a draft night trade, so they got Bo.
I think
Who shows some
Bobo.
talent. He might not immediately do stuff because he's behind
I think-
Jokic and he's got some healing to do.
I think Bobo is just gonna be like Thon Maker.
I think Bo has more to offer than Thon Maker ever had.
Nah,
Bo can actually do some things offensively. Thon Maker, what can he do? He
He can do a lot in high school.
Name a Thon Maker highlight you've ever seen in your life
yeah, I remember he was the one that they was
In the
talking
NBA?
about. He was a 7-foot point guard
in the NBA.
in the NBA. Hell, oh no. But
Exactly.
I'm saying, Bobo. That's the topic for another day. We're
All
gonna
right, we gonna do a Bo versus Thon Maker. We gonna talk about that.
We gonna
Remind
keep-
us.
Let's look at some more of these comments. Mount said Kawhi is not going to the Lakers. I don't believe he's going to the Lakers. He's going to the Clippers. But we're gonna talk. Actually, let's move on to what we were going to talk about. Some of the free agents and some of their destinations.
Right.
So the ones we wanted to talk about is obviously Kawhi, big move. So it's Kawhi, Kemba. What were the other three? Kyrie,
Jimmy.
Jimmy Butler. Was it 5 or was it 4?
There was KD, but here's the thing with KD.
Yeah.
We all know KD isn't going to play next year.
Right, so it doesn't really
Um,
matter.
So
I don't
mean,
see him. I mean, I guess he could sign a max contract, but he might just do a 1 year,
I think,
or he'll just stay with Golden State, which I don't know. That's another topic I would like to discuss.
why he should or why he
No,
won't.
just the whole
Just
situation.
okay.
KD situation.
And we'll be back later towards the weekend because free agency starts Sunday, so we got some more content to push out. So
Yeah.
this ain't just a one and done. We back.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
We gonna get to
guys,
KD
all
and
the
his
comments.
situation on another day.
Yeah,
We appreciate the engagement absolutely because this always makes the discussion
Way
much
better.
better.
way better.
Skip KD. Let's
so-
go over to Kyrie.
Kyrie. Yeah, I think Kyrie's going to Brooklyn, and I'm not 100% against just having D'Angelo Russell and Kyrie on the same team.
I don't think D'Angelo wants that because he knows that's gonna take away his shine though. Like I feel like he knows. I just had one hell of a year for y'all. Helped y'all get to the playoffs. I've shown that I could be an all-star caliber point guard. And y'all want Kyrie, somebody. It's not like you want a 2 guard. You want somebody that plays my position. So you're gonna force either me or him to play out of our position. And Kyrie has shown how he feels about young, talented players.
He don't care.
He doesn't care if
He
you're
gonna get
young
his
and talented. Jason Tatum, move. Jaylen Brown, move. Oh, Gordon Hayward, you snapped your freaking leg in half? I don't care. Heal faster. Nobody's playing with me, so I'm going to leave and be mad all the time. Kyrie doesn't care.
Yeah, he does.
So if I'm D'Angelo, first of all, you're toxic as hell. I don't want you in my locker room or on my team and stealing my shine. Because
Kyrie,
then it's going to be the Kyrie show. Nobody's going to care about what I just did for this city a year ago.
nah.
So, I mean, in theory, it could work, but I don't see it working. If I'm D'Angelo,
Yeah.
renounce my rights. I don't want to be here next year. You just signed him. I don't want to be here. You're planning to sign him.
That's
I don't
probably
want
what
to be
he'll
here.
do.
So that's why I
probably
feel like Lakers is the best option for him because you're gonna go get to play with LeBron. They need a point guard. You're gonna play with LeBron and AD. You're gonna be in a winning situation.
It wouldn't be bad.
So D'Angelo Russell, pack your bags, go back to LA. You probably can move back in your same spot. You know the area already. You don't have to acclimate to the fans, the city. Do that. Kyrie, Brooklyn. I don't know why you want to go to Brooklyn. I'm not against the Brooklyn destination. We talked about this. This might have been off the air, but we talked about how I feel like Brooklyn should be a destination just as much as the Knicks should.
Yeah,
Because
and they are.
not too far. Same market, same
Brooklyn.
everything. And everybody was focused on New York. And I remember saying
And
the
Brooklyn
Brooklyn
is
Nets
cooler.
should be on that list.
Brooklyn is way cooler than the Knicks right now. Even Andre Iguodala said, "Ain't nobody going to the Knicks. It's not happening." Sorry,
Because he know
New York
KD ain't
fans.
going to the Knicks. He know KD is going to the Nets. That's why.
KD might go to the Nets. I'm not.
Apparently, Brooklyn.
That's not crazy.
There
But
was a
that's-
rumor that said Brooklyn didn't want Kyrie if he wasn't bringing KD.
Yeah,
with him.
yeah, I know.
And they've met 3 times allegedly. We don't know nothing. We ain't Woj. We ain't shams. You know.
Mm-mm.
But they've met allegedly 3 times about meeting somewhere to play together.
Yeah.
So the Nets could get KD and Kyrie, which that's a win.
That's a win. Yeah.
Because even though KD doesn't play until next year, if you got both of them locked up, whenever he's back and healthy, y'all good. And you got the Kyrie show. You're already a playoff team. Y'all will be good.
Yeah. So I think Kyrie's Nets maybe.
I think it's said and done. If he goes anywhere else, I'll actually be thoroughly shocked.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. What about Kawhi? Kawhi, in my opinion, is the most interesting. Even though my cousin Mount said no team is making a move until KD signs, which I think is probably correct because KD is obviously the. I mean, is KD the top free agent?
I don't think so anymore. I think, well, is that DJ Her? I ain't heard DJ Her's name
DJ.
since 7th, 8th grade.
DJ, what's up,
What up,
man?
DJ? The reason I don't see KD as the top option anymore is just because while it is nice if you can lock him up to a longer term contract, you're not going to get anything out of him for at least a year and a half.
That's worth
because
the
you have
risk.
to get. I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm just saying as far as immediate impact, who do I want to get signed? I want Kawhi because he's healthy and ready to go next year and for the foreseeable future. I've got to wait for KD to rehab for a year, and then after rehabbing, I've got to wait for him to get back into game shape, get his form back and everything. So he's still one hell of a signing.
If I'm any team, that's not a problem.
I'm not saying I'm worried
No,
about
no
it, but I
problem.
want Kawhi.
Yeah. Right now, I think
KD, I think, is number 2 on the free
'Cause-
agent list. I want Kawhi. If I can get him, I want him
I think-
because he'll be ready to go day one.
Yeah, that's true. And
KD is a waiting, trust the process thing that, depending on how your team is situated, you may not want to wait, although you'll take it because it's KD. But you may not want to wait. You want immediate impact, immediate winning. And in that case, I want Kawhi.
I mean, yeah, but I think still,
Plus, he's fresh off a championship. Multiple people called him potentially the best player in the world this year.
I think still cool. KD.
There's too many Ks. Kawhi,
Yeah.
Kyrie, KD.
Yeah, I just think KD is the
The coveted prize of free
yeah,
agency.
yeah. And I think people also have an idea of where Kawhi is going. He's either going to stay in
He going to
Toronto
Philly.
or go to
He going to Philly.
Go to LA Clippers. I think he's personally going to the Clippers, but for KD, I think a lot of people really don't know at this point. I don't think anybody knows where KD is going right now. With the injury, had he not been injured, he would have probably. I think they would have won a championship. But then that would have all put it in play for him to team up with Kyrie, which would have made sense to me in Brooklyn or the Knicks or wherever. He was gonna team up somewhere, but now it's like, will he go to the Nets? I don't know. So it's really
Jed said he will not sign KD.
because Jed don't know what he's talking about.
You are drunk.
You are drunk.
Kevin Durant is a snake and a coward. But what I will not say is that I wouldn't sign him because if he came to my office tomorrow, here's your money.
Right.
I'll wait. If it takes you a year and a half, 2 years, it's going to be worth it when you get back.
Crazy.
I'm signing him for sure.
Crazy. Mount said 60% KD is better than most of the league.
I mean, that's fair. That's a fair point. But I'm just saying, if I'm ready to win, I'm ready, like, this is the year I'm hoping we get a championship. I want Kawhi. If I can get KD, I'm not mad at it. I just know, I know what I have to work with. But if I can get Kawhi right now, I know we're ready to contend for a championship this year, not next year.
So where do you
this
think
year.
where do you think Kawhi is going? I said Clippers. Where do you think?
I honestly and firmly believe Kawhi does the Paul George move, except on a shorter deal. I think he says, you know what, I'm going to stay put. So far, Marcus Hall has decided to stay. Masai Ujiri has decided to stay. So I think you try to keep that core together, see if you can run it back. Do a 1-1. I'll stay another year. I am comfortable here. I won a championship here. It's not awful, but I'm not going to lock myself here. I'm still young and in my prime. So I'll try it one more year with a +1, like KD's been doing the last couple of years, like LeBron had been doing, in Cleveland. Keep re-signing, and then over the summer, redoing the contract. I think Kawhi does something like that. I think he stays, and then next summer he probably goes. Or if he does leave, I honestly kind of want him to shock us and not end up going to the Clippers. I want him to, like I said, end up in, like, Philly or something.
No, he going to LA.
Just because it could shock us. You know what I'm saying?
He won't go home.
But And there was I think this is another rumor because he's in Barbados right now, so I think it's BS. But apparently, him and Jimmy, or he's keen on the idea of him and Jimmy being in LA together.
I don't think
defensively,
I don't think Kawhi is keen on playing with anybody.
I think Kawhi is cool with
keen on being
content where he wants to be.
Kawhi, I think the thing about Kawhi right now is that he goes to any team. It's the LeBron effect at this point. Any team he goes to is going to be a championship contender.
Yeah.
That's just what happened with Toronto.
If Kawhi can get somebody to go to the Clippers, because Clippers do have the space. If you get like a Jimmy, keep some of what the Clippers already have and get a Jimmy defensively, you're one hell of a team, first of all. And you got two dudes that can create their own shot. You got Doc Rivers as your coach. You're in a great position if you're LA.
Yeah.
So honestly, I think he either stays in Toronto or probably goes to the Clippers. I think everybody feels that same way. If he goes anywhere else, we'll all be shocked.
Yep.
He'll give the Lakers a meeting, apparently. But I doubt it. If he goes to the Lakers, congrats, LA fans. You won. Because for the last 10 years, you've been thinking everybody's going there.
He doesn't want to play with LeBron. I don't think so. Honestly,
At the same time, if you're LeBron and AD and you're calling me constantly going, hey,
nah.
I'm going to consider it because the West is open next year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to worry about Golden State.
No.
Who's going to get in the way? Houston? Yeah, right. They can never.
He's one of the Clippers. Oh, okay. So Kemba. Where's Kemba going?
Kemba
Does
to
anybody
Boston.
know where Kemba? Yeah,
Kemba to Boston is a real possibility, apparently.
I think that's a good fit.
I
As long
said
as
weeks
Kemba's
ago.
not an a-hole like Kyrie, I think.
And I think Kemba just wants to win. And Kemba's been in Charlotte his whole life and hasn't left. I don't think he minds going to Boston. We've got young, talented guys that are more talented than my young, talented guys in Charlotte. Got a capable coach. It's not a bad city. People.
Wait. Are you comparing Charlotte young, talented guys to Boston young, talented guys?
Yeah.
Oh, you're crazy. They made it to the conference championship without Kyrie.
That's what I'm saying. Their young talent is better than anything that's in Charlotte.
Oh, okay. My bad.
That's why I was like, am I crazy? What's in Charlotte that I ain't seeing?
I thought you were saying that Charlotte's guys were as good as Boston.
No.
Guys. I was like, what?
They got Frank Kaminsky. Need I say more?
No.
Anyway,
you don't.
I actually said a couple weeks ago, I was talking to a friend. It might have been Adrian. I was saying, I think that Kemba should consider, if Kyrie leaves, I think the Celtics should consider talking to Kemba. That's not a bad replacement. And now apparently they are one of the front runners to get him. If he doesn't go there, go ahead and go to LA. Just do it.
Just go to Boston. I think Boston's good.
I don't really know who else could want him though. I mean,
yeah. Just go to Boston.
The Heat, I don't think have cap space to make it happen. I don't think any other team really needs a point guard desperately right now. So Boston.
Boston. Who else? What's the last?
Jimmy
Butler. Houston.
The only way they can pull it off is a sign and trade though. And I don't.
He should just stay. Really, I think he should.
I think he stays in Philly, but apparently, I think it's the fit issue with him and Tobias.
To get rid of Tobias.
And apparently, the Sixers aren't against it, and Tobias is interested in the Jazz, which would make the Jazz even more formidable when they beat the Lakers in the playoffs.
But I saw the report that said that they're interested in keeping both Tobias and Jimmy Butler.
Free agency reports are all BS though, because I also saw one that said Jimmy's the priority, not Tobias. I also saw another one that said they collide. You know, so who knows really?
Yeah, just get rid of. If that's the case, I think you need to keep Jimmy Butler.
I think you need to tell both of those guys, just wait a second here. Let's see how some dominoes falls. If Kawhi leaves and we can keep both of you guys, we are the champions next year of the East for sure. Because we've got the most talent in the starting five.
Don't sleep on the Bucks. Don't sleep on the Bucks.
Okay, fair enough. The Bucks are there. I think it's also an issue because you got 3 small forwards. And Jimmy likes to make plays, but that's all Ben wants to do. The point guard doesn't get the ball. He does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, he is the point guard. And Tobias Harris, you know, basically you're just a catch and shoot guy from this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If they can figure out the fit, keep that core together. Don't let Tobias or Jimmy leave.
Yeah,
Houston, it's not worth the sign and trade for Jimmy. You give up Capella, PJ Tucker, and Gordon in a sign and trade. Mm-hmm. You know, you're gonna. I don't think you want to give up that much because Golden State's not in your way this year. Don't give up too much of your core because you might be able to run it with essentially the same squad and some additions and get there. So don't gut the team the year that your biggest opponent isn't there.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Jimmy, stay.
I say Jimmy stays, yeah.
Unless you want to take a small contract and go to Houston, just stay. Houston shouldn't give up the world for you. You're a great player, but I think they should stay put. Yeah. And then Tobias Harris is going to Utah, along with Mike Conley.
That would be good.
Along with Donovan Mitchell.
Utah needs to make a move.
Along with Rudy Gobert. And then they're going to smack them Lakers in the playoffs. They might end up losing, let's be real. Utah and Lakers in the playoffs. Remember, you heard it here first, June 27th.
We'll see.
When this happens in next April, and you like, dang, they matching up. You gonna remember like, dang, Mero said that.
Yeah.
I also called Toronto being champions. I had that conversation with somebody early in the season. Toronto is gonna win the East, and I think they can win the championship. What did they do? Both of them. I said the Brooklyn Nets should be on people's free agency list.
So basically, what you're telling me is you feeling yourself after you feel like you guessed Toronto. You just
this
like,
year I had some solid
everything.
guesses.
I know everything.
I had some solid guesses this year. Basketball was good to me, so hopefully
we'll see.
Y'all keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, we will be back. We're gonna be trying to do a little more of this. So just be on the lookout. We appreciate you guys commenting and saying what's up and giving your input. We're just gonna do a lot of this all summer. We ain't got nothing else to do. We ain't got really nothing else to talk about other than basketball. And then there's this baseball thing that we can talk about. But
LOL. Andre said Lakers, Jazz. You're wrong, kid. The Jazz got experience now. The Jazz got chemistry.
yeah,
The Jazz just added an all-star slept-on point guard. The Jazz are also going to get Tobias Harris. The Jazz are going to be nice.
now watch out for those Nuggets. But yeah, we appreciate you guys coming and hollering at us. Let's say. Yeah, he did. He was like, Toronto, Philly, Bucks. They're gonna win a championship, and that's what he's like.
Chris
Toronto.
Middleton is also a free agent.
Yeah, he is a free agent.
So we'll be coming back Sunday.
He's gonna go one of the contending teams because he made a lot of noise last season.
But I don't think you should leave.
Yeah, I don't think he should leave either. But I'm
It
saying
wouldn't surprise me if he does. What if that's who the Lakers got coming? They need a shooter desperately.
That's what I was thinking. He's probably gonna go to.
And apparently they want Brook Lopez back.
Who?
The Lakers. Because they realized, he can't shoot. You didn't realize it while you had him on your team, but now that he's gone, you're like,
I forgot they had.
Brook Lopez was like that ex that you let go and then went, dang, she was kind of bad.
No.
So is
D'Angelo
D'Angelo Russell.
yeah.
That's two people you traded away that y'all going,
Damn, Magic. I'm not gonna be here.
I'm not going to be here.
But we appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe on YouTube. Most of you guys are watching on Facebook, so just be on the lookout. We're just gonna go live randomly, and
True.
appreciate you guys.
Yeah, like I said, we'll be back Sunday. That's when free agency starts, so stay tuned.
Yeah,
if anything happens immediately, we're gonna be on that.
We'll try to be back on Sunday.